everything that we possibly can to contain and control costs, but also to provide you with the highest education that one can imagine. And we are deeply, deeply committed to doing that. We have some amazing students here, and I want to send a particular shout out to ASWSU for all the work that you guys continue to do for us, and for all of our students here at Washington State University. It is a great, great place. I am going to be with you every step of the way as we have this conversation about keeping tuition low and keep our university open and accessible. Thank you very much, and go Cougs! Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Okay, back to the double J's.
All right, so we're going to have our Vice President, Derek, come up here and close us out. And if you haven't already, please make sure that you come and you sign our petition so we can get this to the state legislators. Derek?
Yeah, Councilman Scott!
First, I want to thank everyone out here for coming. I know it's cold. I know it's a Friday. Thank you for Councilman Weller for being here from the Fulton City Council. WCO alum here showing support. So, the question is, what do we do after today? How do we transition our energy into results? And that's the most important thing. Now, I want to tell you something. I invited a student to this, and you know what he said to me? He said, students don't have any power. Why would I go to that? Well, I have to tell you something. Saying you don't have any power is the first step to releasing any power you have. You have as much power as you want to have. If you want to make a difference, if you want your voice to be heard, you have to use it. And we have to use it every single day. You think legislators are going to care when their phones get shut down because we're calling when they're talking about cutting our budget? Absolutely. You think they're going to care when we get letters jamming up their mailboxes talking about how you cannot cut funding to higher education if you want a successful state? They will care. When I first came here in 2008, I wrote the biggest check I ever wrote in my life, $3,600. That was my tuition for one semester. That number's gone to almost $6,000. If you can tell you that rate, by the time you leave, it's going to be about $15,000 a semester in 2020 if we continue the rate we've been starting on. That is impossible for any family to be able to afford. It's unacceptable. One more thing to give you a little perspective. In the early 90s, you could work 12 weeks, which is 4 months, full-time minimum wage, and be able to pay for your tuition at a state university in Washington. Now you have to work 60 weeks. There's only 52 weeks in a year, so you do the math there. It's impossible right now to pay for higher education alone on your own. That means that people of low advantage, people in the lower middle class, people in the middle class are priced out of education. They don't have a chance. And when they don't have a chance, our state fails. Right now, we are in a dire situation. We have been touched to the bone. You cut any deeper, WSU will not be world class. When Kyle Urban and I ran for President Vice President of ASWSU, we pledged to work to keep WSU world class. This is a world class institution. It's one of the best institutions in the nation, and we are proud of that. But if the legislature continues to disinvest, we're not going to be a state-supported school. We're just going to be a school in this state. That's unacceptable. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to continue throughout the year to contact legislators. We have an email list here. If you sign up for it, we will be able to update you on what's going on, who we need to contact, who we need to put pressure on the legislator, who we need to tell to be a champion of higher education. We're going to go to Olympia. We're going to hold rallies. Make sure you sign up for the list and make sure you be an active voice in this discussion, because guess what? If we're not showing up to the table, that student's right. We have no power. But if we decide to show up and make our voice heard, they'll listen. We registered 1,850 new Cougs this fall. There's a state Senate race that's 60 votes apart right now. They're still waiting for more results to come in. You're telling me that 60 students can't make a difference? They can make a difference in elections, they can make a difference in the state, and we can make a difference, and we can keep fighting. So go Cougs, thank you so much. Make sure to sign up, and thank you, Jaleesa and Janita.
Hey guys, just a quick announcement really quick. We're going to have Isaiah Donna from PAWS, which is 5th grade Washington State. So Isaiah, you come up here.
Yeah, Isaiah.
How's it going, Cougs? How you doing? How you feeling?
Yeah!
Good. So part of supporting higher education is philanthropy. And with PAWS, philanthropy at Washington State University, we are trying to promote and educate students like myself and you guys about the importance of giving back to WSU. There are WSU donors out there who have given so much and provided a huge impact on our education, programs, scholarships, grants, our world-class research that will continue with our higher education. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Right? So right now, in the Coug, I'm sorry, not in the Coug, but in the Cub. We can all go to the Coug later. We can celebrate. But in the Cub, right now, you have an opportunity to thank WSU donors for their impact on our higher education. We will be sending out through the WSU Foundation cards to all the donors, thanking them for their commitment and support of our education. Okay? You can take a picture. We have brownies, cookies, Rice Krispie treats. We will send all these cards out.